Switch. There we go. Right, now if I mute you here, in theory, I should only hear you once now.
Okay.
Hey! I think it's working. Sweet.
How do I turn off listening to an audio channel?
The thing you can do.
Because then I can also stop using desktop audio. Wait, Max?
Hello?
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were talking and I couldn't hear you.
No.
Okay, can you try talking again?
Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Try it again.
Testing, testing. 1, 2. Also, I've just noticed the green screen transparency is fucking with my badges and my tie.
Oh no, it is.
I don't know if maybe instead of using green, I should use like a different color, purple maybe.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, hang on.
It's funny though.
I am see-through. What would be a good color? Probably. Oh god, hang on. Yellow? No. Wait, shit! I'm wearing technically every color because of the fucking badges.
Oh yeah, I can fix the chroma key filter.
How do you fix the filter?
Oh no, that's on my end.
Oh, it's on your end. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that should fix it.
Yay!
Although, no, but now there's an outline.
I now have green screen lighting. There we go. That's fine. Oh,
yeah.
Oh. I'm fading away. I don't feel so good, Dr. Leandra.
Wait, am I only hearing you once now?
I don't know, are you? Because I'm only hearing you once.
Yeah, I'm only hearing you once now. I have no idea what I changed.
That's fine. You know what? It's working. Let's just not screw with it any further.
Yeah, let's not question it. Let's not fucking question it. I need, now that I don't have desktop audio up, I need to actually really quick set up that to use Nebulous as audio capture. Yeah. All right, so y'all in my stream can hear the game, right? Okay, sweet. So let's do it. So what did you want to do first?
Well, we can do some just regular 3,000 point games. Then I was thinking it might be quite fun if we do a 2v2 of 6k fleets with the two of us against...
Square Star 90, thank you for the follow.
With the two of us.
2k fleets?
Against
each other?
2v2 of 6k fleets.
Huh.
So it's still 12,000
like
versus 12.
The AI?
Oh, we can do versus AI, or we can see if there's any other players that would join us.
Yeah. Or you could just like invite viewers to fill up slots.
If they're available to, they're welcome to.
Mm-hmm. Let's host a game. And let's see about this. What?
Okay, I've got someone in my
What
chat.
map should we do for like a 1v1? If you want to do 3K 1v1.
We're gonna do. Oh, okay, we're doing 1v1. All right.
That would be fun. I just want to do at least one game of 1v1.
All right. What map would be good? Probably. What's the smallest one? Also, hang on a second. If we're doing 1v1, I'm basically.
Nickelboy Blue in my chat suggests playing the cliff.
Okay, yeah,
So-
that's the one. What's the password?
I'll DM it to
Okay,
you
yeah,
so
send-
my viewers don't
Okay.
join before they're supposed to. I didn't mean to go to the fleet designer here. I didn't even know you could access the fleet designer.
Yeah, that was an update they did, like a month or so before the OSP update, I think. Like around New Year's, I think that happened.
So yeah, I'll do my ANS fleet first versus your OSP fleet.
Okay. Are you an ANS main, or is this just because I'm playing OSP?
Just because you're playing OSP, we can do 1v1 with each of us as each of the factions.
Okay.
And then we can do other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it was about a month before the mod autoloader came back, someone in my chat says.
I will ready up. Oh, you're also readied. As you can see, you've played this game much more than I have.
A little, yes.
I've played a decent amount, but you've definitely played more than me.
I'll be honest, like, at least half of my played hours on Steam is just me fucking around in the fleet builder.
Oh my god, same. Okay, for people who don't know what this game is,
Oh shit, yeah.
this is Nebulous Fleet Command. It's a multiplayer-focused RTS where you command ships in space combat in a 3D environment, and it's... So a lot of people say it's realistic. It's not really very realistic.
It's grounded.
For a whole bunch of reasons, which I could talk about. But it's very sensors and radar focused and figuring out where the enemy is focused. And you design your own custom ships in the editor, and I'm going to do a very funny thing that if it doesn't work, I'm going to lose.
Oh,
but
okay.
I just think it would be very funny very funny, very stereotypical intro to Nebulous.
I just realized also, should we do introductions?
We'll be there before you know it.
Oh yeah, properly, because probably there are viewers of yours that haven't seen me and that.
And vice versa, yes.
You introduce first.
Okie dokie. Hello everyone, my name is Maximilian Archambault, former battler turned VTuber, and I've been put very mistakenly in command of this fleet of warships. And lovely Dr. Vivi Leandra has joined me for this session of nonsense.
Hi, I'm Doc Vivi. I'm a mad scientist VTuber. In real life, I'm a computer engineer and biochemistry student. So I do actually have a lot of very relevant knowledge to the scientific stuff I talk about. I generally play games, especially games. I play games that appeal to my aesthetic sensibilities mostly, but also stuff that generally gives me an excuse to talk about the science involved.
Well, see, there we go. I've already learned some things that I didn't know about you. I didn't know you were, like, an actual scientist.
You didn't know that wasn't just a persona?
No.
Awaiting your orders, Commander.
can see you blipping in and out of radar contact, and it's frightening. Oh! Ms. Dialot, thank you very much for the counter raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, now I've got incoming missiles. Oh, this is a problem. Hello, everyone.
I told you it was going to be a very stereotypical intro to Nebulous thing. I just launched every hybrid missile every long-range hybrid missile I have at you as soon as I saw you on radar.
Well, fuck. The raid was a false flag to distract me? Oh, balls.
Missile inbound. Power's out. Shifting to emergency.
Well, one of my ships ate every single one of those.
Yeah, I saw.
Are you stream sniping me?
No. No, I can see you with when my missiles get close.
Oh, of course, yeah. Some of these hybrids are weirdly slow.
Tracking a missile.
They're not as fast as
They're
I'm used to.
decoys.
No, the actual missile with the blue trail behind it.
Oh.
They look slower than what I'm used to. Jesus fucking Christ.
I have them optimized to stage right before the longest possible range point defense.
Oh, my sim speed was down to 50%. Oh, that's why. Well.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, they are very fast. By the way, I've never seen point defense shoot down any of this hybrid missile design in any game I've played with it.
Well, I didn't shoot down many of them, because I'm pretty much down a ship already. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, now I'm closing in to finish you off with my shorter range missiles.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Abandoned ship. Get to the lifeboat. What do you want?
What did I lose?
Awaiting orders.
Missiles on the scope. Yes, command.
There are no zero G scenes in any of the Star Wars movies. Yes. But you've already gotten a good idea of how like sensor focused this game is, and like long range combat beyond visual range. If you've never seen this game before. Oh, in particular, I got a track on you from outside of range because my ships have ELINT.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason this game is so heavy on electronic warfare, etc., is the lead developer is an electronic warfare officer in the country of his residence that I'm not 100% certain of.
Very in depth.
Yeah, he has applied a lot of his actual real-world knowledge to making this game very authentic and grounded.
And that's where people get the idea that it's realistic space warfare.
Yeah, it's not...
Because it's based on a very realistic understanding of how naval warfare actually works.
Yes. It just applies that to three-dimensional
Module
space.
restoration complete.
But there's a lot of reasons that doesn't actually make for realistic space warfare.
Exactly.
The most obvious one being that ships have maximum speeds.
Yeah. Like, if you want true realistic
Which
space warfare...
admits that that's for gameplay, but yes.
Yeah, if you want true realistic space warfare, you'd play something like Children of a Dead Earth, which is more like Kerbal Space Program with weapons.
I actually plan on playing COD AD at some point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're locking on target. We see them. Beginning the attack.
Have I heard
Wow,
of,
that's still alive? Wow, I'm lagging horribly.
have I heard of Aurora 4X? I think so? Maybe? Whoa, 30% slowdown. What the fuck?
Missiles on the scope.
I knew this would actually do very poorly in a 1v1 game because it's a cruise missile fleet. It's meant to soften people up after. It's meant to go to kill people off after they're softened up by other players on your team.
Ah.
I'm out of missiles, so if this doesn't really finish you off, then I'm lost.
You realize your first salvo of torpedoes never actually hit me.
They missed?
No, they didn't get to me in time. They were destroyed, all of them.
Huh. I will check the stats afterwards because that is surprising because in multiplayer games where I've played this
Taking
fleet, they've
shots
like
at
never
us.
gotten shot down.
Component destroyed.
Okay, 2 torpedoes so far have gotten through. And every other one was destroyed. And I win.
Yep, I immediately lost because I have no offensive capability left.
Yeah, 2 of them hit one of my tugs. Yeah, the overwhelming
Atlatls,
majority.
which are destroyed, that's all hit, almost all hit. A few missed, but none were destroyed.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is almost every single one of your hybrids hit the same ship.
Yeah, which is why you don't do what I did. But it was very funny. Oh yeah, I see that one tug that's just completely destroyed. You almost, if you've never played Nebulous, you almost never see ships like this. You usually see them more like this.
Okay.
But like just completely all rooms gray.
Yeah, that was what happened there. Is that it wasn't a reactor bloom that destroyed that. Actually, it was a fuel line ignition.
Oh yeah, so yeah, they all went on that and were wasted, which is why you don't do that. They have electro-optical sensors too, so they can target particular ships.
Downside to those is sometimes they can't
But I
recognize.
didn't do that.
They can't recognize
Because
a
it would
live
be
or dead
because it
ship.
was too funny to just shoot 24 hybrids at you.
So yeah, 10 hybrids hit. Wait, hang on. Is that
10 from one ship and 8 from the other.
okay? And then the others were misses. So none of the hybrids were actually shot down. It was misses.
Yeah, well, Ulrus information is now following. Yeah, they sometimes miss, but I've never seen them get hard killed or soft killed.
Yeah, the torpedoes only 2 got through of the 24.
I think a full spectrum jam ship could, like if you do the Ocello full spectrum jam strategy, it could soft kill them, but that's the only thing that could soft kill them.
True. Yeah.
And there's just no point defense in the game that is actually good enough to hard kill them.
I was going to say, OSP laser point defense that's supposed to be their counter to hybrids does not cut the mustard.
Well, in general, the OSP is supposed to be weak against hybrid missiles.
Well, yeah, I know. Okay, are we doing ANS versus OSP other way around now?
Yep.
God, which... I don't have many... Because I deleted all of my fleets from the pre-OSP. Why is this... Oh, they've updated it and changed the point values of my...
I never actually finished my second version of the plasma of my OSP fleet.
Okay, well, this is gonna...
I've got it hosted.
Okay, where are you? Where is the Vivi game? There it is. The P90 Grazer, a pre-60 Grazer had to be nerfed a little due to being a little OP, then we had to buff them back. Oh, okay, so that makes sense.
Oh wait, I forgot to change the map.
One downside to doing 1v1s versus each other is I can't watch your
think-
stream.
Yeah, I think this game looks cool, but my ADHD makes strategic games very hard for me. I just have too much trouble keeping track of everything.
Oh yeah, no,
This game-
mood. Yeah, I can agree.
A lot of the times I don't play multiplayer strategy games for that exact same reason, but this game, because it focuses on you controlling one squadron.
Yeah, it's a lot smaller.
ships.
It's smaller scale. It's not grand strategy.
Like normally most RTSs are played as 1v1, and this game is played 4v4 typically.
Hmm. Oh,
Where it's now 3 in the morning. Well, I'm glad you stayed up to watch me.
holy shit! Yeah. Boy, the camera went crazy.
I
there
can
for a
show you
moment.
the fleet. I can show you the fleet editor after this.
Yeah, because I haven't finished making my 6K fleet, so we can take some time to do that.
Yeah.
Oh hell. Okay.
Aye, aye. Proceeding. Locking that target.
Wow, we start very close to each other.
Yeah, we clearly had the same ideas with regards to deployment.
Eyes on target. Solution locked in.
God, the song that I have as my alarm in the morning just came on, and I was
I
like,
have
"Moink,
my face
moink."
on my ships.
Being jammed. We're starting sifting
My
protocols.
badge is just my face.
That's brilliant.
Receiving. Yeah, we see them.
I'm not going to answer your comments at the moment, Quiggle, because it would give me away.
Receiving. They are locking on. Aye, aye. Locking that target.
The enemy has
Yeah, we
taken
see
our
them.
flag.
Command, we are under fire. Break. Spiker inbound.
Are the names auto-generated? Yes. I was
Yes.
planning on coming up with names for them eventually, but I don't usually name ships initially until this fleet actually has some success.
Hmm.
Tracking missile. Standing by. Lock target. Solution locked in.
I see all the armor has been torn off by my plasma.
Yeah, that's how it goes being an ANS player. However, you are making the mistake of using armor-piercing 100mm instead of the HEHC.
Oh, yeah, I usually use that in the initial volley and then switch, but then I just, like, forgot.
I was about to say,
switch back to
I don't
HEC.
even I carry nothing but HECE for my 100mm guns.
Reporting.
Well, now they're firing
Eyes on.
HEHC.
We have them
Oh,
now.
you saw my shuttle?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's quad monitors, okay.
Component destroyed. Missile.
Yeah.
They are chewing us up here. DC teams report status. We're starting to fall apart.
What did you think it was?
Maybe like one line ship, 2 monitors, and a tug or something.
Ten 2, we're reading. Aishan, reporting fires on multiple decks. Component destroyed. Component destroyed. Ten 2, we're reading.
Crap. Okay, well I've pre-fucked myself by not bringing any AP shells. I'm too used to playing OSP now. I'm just like, oh, the plasma will deal with it. Wait, I don't have any fucking plasma.
Yeah. For people who don't know the game, plasma does very little damage, but it strips the armor from ships.
Makes them much more vulnerable to high explosive ammunition.
Reporting in.
And now that I have the flag, I'm moving backwards.
Reporting in. Fire on that target. Let's show them how things are done. Standing by for orders. They are chewing us up here.
The very funniest thing is people who think that monitors, because monitors are small ships and OSP ships usually have paper thin armor.
Yeah, then they are tiny bricks.
That they'll shoot HE-RPF
Oh!
at me.
That's just a bad idea all around.
Yeah, it does nothing. It does absolutely nothing versus a monitor.
Yeah, there's no way I'm winning this.
All critical.
not with pure HE, unfortunately.
Oop.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Yeah, 40 cm armor, the same as the Axford.
Yeah. I would have needed 8 AP shells as well.
Which is why I actually went for monitors, even for the censorship.
That was
so that there are no weak points. It's like you have to shoot at the really hard targets.
It wasn't pure 250. There was a 450 gun on the bottom as well. I just need to rebalance the ammo.
But now we can build 6K fleets.
Oh yeah, let's do that now. Actually.
Are we gonna play versus each other again, or?
We can do, and then we can take them online and see how it does.
Sure. Or do it versus the AI.
Yeah.
I'd rather play with AI or viewers rather than random people online.
Okie dokie.
Not in the least, because I've seen people with hate symbols as their badges in this game, and I don't want to get in trouble
seriously?
with Twitch. Yes.
What the fuck?
Not typically obvious stuff like the swastika, but stuff like the black sun.
Oh.
Yes.
I gotcha.
I like that the ships have forward-facing thrusters for stopping. Yeah. And if they get shot off, then the ship can't stop.
Or at least it just takes a really long time.
Yeah. I'm going to take a bio break real quick before I get to building a new fleet.
All right. The 240 should have punched through the monitors. Yeah, but it wasn't enough. There was only one 450 gun. So it wouldn't have... It needed more consistent output of fire to be able to get through their armor and actually do damage, and there just wasn't enough of it. It would have been much more effective for me to carry AP shells.
I'm back. Take the same monitors and just add more of them, lol. I think I'm going to try something with bulk freighters. I tried a very dumb fleet with bulk freighters where they just had mass drivers, but that didn't work very well.
250 AP is better than 250 HE at most times. Only 10 less damage and focuses all the damage to one component. Yeah, but usually when I'm firing 250 shells, it's large batteries of guns firing it a lot. So I just end up doing loads of damage to everything all the time, constantly. As long as it's not a fucking monitor with dickloads of armor on it.
Or I could just do a ludicrous container liner.
Double 3,000 point container liners.
Well, I was thinking about a more than 3,000 point container liner.
Well, no, because a maxed out container liner with basic missiles is something like 3,500.
Yeah.
So if you just...
Well, I'll do a container liner and maybe some other stuff to support
yeah,
it.
I think some support would be ideal.
So the OSP faction is a bunch of rebels against the Alliance, which is what we mean by ANS. They have very few actual military ships, and they mostly use civilian ships pressed into service and with armor hastily bolted onto the hulls and weapon systems bolted into the cargo bays. The container liner is a really fun ship because it's a container ship. And what the OSP does is they just take the containers, fill them full with explosives, and strap a rocket engine to them. And you've got yourself a fucking missile. And you've got yourself like a cruise missile.
And it
Very
can
funny.
carry like 400 of them.
Yes. It's 4 times 72. I think.
No, it's two slots are the same size, and the next 2 slots are a different size. So it's like 2 and 2.
It's 2 24 slots and 2 32 slots.
Yeah, there you go. I think that's it.
No, wait. No, 2 72 slots. And then 2 48 slots. That's what it is. Yeah.
Matt is even
See,
more...
I put these slots as just container bank launchers. Which is what they're for. There's not really much else you can put any there. Oh, hey, Trifle. And you can see the like bins where you'd put the containers. I'd have to actually design containers to put in these, which I will do so.
Oh shit, Entar, thank you very much for the raid. Hello.
So you design your own missiles in this game. Containers don't have as many options as the ANS's like super advanced hybrid missiles. Wait, what is the name of the ship?
Which one?
Side Busy. Oh my god, you read it as Bussy, didn't you? As Bussy.
Amazing. Oh, I can bring your stream back up now. I'm not screen peeking. Welcome, Entar. I hope your stream went well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the
You
raid.
design your own missiles. There's like a couple different warheads you can put into it. I never use HE kinetic penetrator or blast fragmentation extended lethality. I think they are hideously overpriced for what they do.
For the kinetic penetrator, I don't know about that. I feel like kinetic penetrators can, like, a few 100 points worth of kinetic penetrators can knock out a few 1,000 points worth of ship.
True. I think definitely not for containers, but maybe for a hybrid missiles that you're already spending a shit ton of points on. It's not that much
Oh,
more.
right, for
price
containers.
to
Yeah,
make
sorry.
them-
Yes,
to make them
for
take them.
containers, I because you need numbers, so it would just be HE standard.
Yeah. Blast fragmentation and blast fragmentation EL are mostly for
Anti-missile.
anti-missile missiles.
Oh,
They
you're
don't
one of
really
those.
do
You're
any
one of
damage to
those people.
pitfalls.
Okay.
What?
You're one of the people that calls them anti-missile missiles. I just think it sounds insane, and it's not like it's wrong. I just think it sounds mad.
What? Should I call them CRAM instead?
No, I just call them counter missiles or anti-missiles. Because that's what I used to call them in when I play Armored Core. You have anti-missile systems.
Well, the real terms are CRAM or anti-missile missile.
Anti-missile missile. If that's an official term, then I'm going to be very upset.
It's usually done given as the acronym AMM.
That still makes me very upset.
So it can do cruise guidance or direct guidance. Direct guidance means I can shoot them directly at the target or directly at a point. Cruise guidance means I can actually set up complex paths for them to follow before arming, which means I can like hide behind a rock and have them go around the rock to attack somebody. And then we have a bunch, and then we have our primary tracker. By the way, container missiles, because they're repurposed shipping containers, everything is half off. Everything is half off.
Oh, I didn't realize that's how they work. That's brilliant.
Yeah. Including the Seekers.
Oh, that's how people have 300 electro-optical seeking container missiles then.
Yep.
I saw someone in the Discord suggesting that the OSP lose the ability to use electro-optical, and part of me does actually agree with that. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about them having access to the most advanced seeker types.
So when it comes to missile seekers, we have the command receiver, which means the missile is directly controlled by the launching ship. Notably, this means that the missile needs to maintain a line of communication with the ship, or else it just goes haywire. If you get your ship's comms jammed while the missile is trying to go to its target. But other than that, there's nothing that can actually stop it other than hiding your ship from the launching ship, because it's just getting commands directly from the launching ship. There's the fixed active radar seeker, steerable active radar seeker, steerable extended active radar seeker, all of which are they're active radar seekers. It has its own radar. It's a very dumb radar unless you do a validation seeker of some kind with it. Like it'll be fooled by chaff and stuff. But it just hunts for radar seekers. Oh yeah, here's a funny thing. This game, its IFF is dependent on whether your ship's comms are working, so you can actually be targeted by friendly missiles if your comms are off or not working.
I thought that was only for the mines. I didn't realize that counts for missiles too.
I'm pretty sure it happens with missiles too. But mines are the most infamous case where you want to be stealthy when laying mines. Oh, it is only mines? Okay. Yeah, where you want to be stealthy when laying mines. And turning off your comms gives you more stealth. So you do that, and then you lay the mines, and then the mines immediately target you as soon as they arm, because you don't have your IFF on.
Right, give me a sec. I need to take a break. I'm going to the bathroom.
And then we have the semi-active. Yeah, only the OSP has the laser dazzler that would mess with electro-optical seekers. And there are no decoys that work against them. They're still, I don't like putting these on containers because they're still pretty expensive, and I find it better to just spam stuff. There's also waycombing seekers, which are infrared. They home in on ships' engines. I believe the larger ship classes have wake emissions even if their engines are not on.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm not sure if it's Vauxhall or Axford that is the smallest ship that has wake emissions all the time. I know the Axford and the Solomon. I know the Axford heavy cruiser and the Solomon battleship do. I know all OSP line ships do. I don't know if the Vauxhall counts. But these are also very cheap. And also have the special benefit that when they're homing in on a target, they'll aim for the engine specifically. Because you do damage to individual components. If you saw during that last fight where I was selectively telling my repair teams what to prioritize fixing. I'm going to try something I haven't before.
Oh.
Active radar with EO validator.
Interesting.
Because EO is a lot cheaper as a validator.
Well, everything is cheaper as a validator, except... Actually, wait, no, that... I think everything is cheaper as a validator.
Yeah, but given how expensive EO is, going from 8 points down to 5 is a big deal.
That's true, yeah. Per missile, that adds up.
We can also change how much of the bulk of the missile is fuel versus explosives with this thing. And we can click on this to change the engine configuration. I usually bias very much towards top speed.
Well, when it comes to considering almost every multiplayer game that's played between the player base is the control type game mode, being able to quickly get to and capture points on the map is crucial to...
Well, top speed for the missiles is what I mean.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant... sorry, I thought you meant the ships. My bad.
With a little bit of maneuverability. Another thing we can change is we can change whether it's an offensive or defensive missile. For container missiles, we're going to do offensive because there's just no reason you'd use them as an anti-missile missile. Although you could, and it would be very funny.
I think I saw people talking about trying that earlier today.
Yeah, because they're reasonably cheap for how big they are, and you could use them to just put a cloud of shrapnel in the direction of a missile.
Glorious.
We'll do cold launch for these because you only really want to do hot launch if they're very maneuverable.
I mean,
AMM containers would honestly be hilarious. Yes, Strifle.
I've entirely given up on hot launch. I don't use it in anything now.
It's good for. I find it's good for size 1 anti-missile missiles.
I mean,
but that's the only thing I use it for. The other case I use it is for torpedoes out of canted tubes.
I've just had too many situations where I'm trying to hit something with a hot launch missile and it's just not maneuverable enough. Or like with anti-missiles, they come screaming out of the tube to take out an incoming missile and they go flying straight into another ship in my fleet.
If only you could have concentric canister launchers with optional cold or hot launch in-game.
A concentric canister launcher? What the fuck is that?
It's a special type of VLS cell, which is, I think the Chinese are the only ones who use them currently. The US military basically decided it would be too much to upgrade their existing VLS systems to use concentric canister launch systems. And so didn't go for it, but the Chinese, because they're basically building a whole navy from scratch, they've been using concentric canister launch systems on everything, where it supports both cold and hot launch.
Oh, okay.
And does hot launch better. The short version is that it's like a tube in which the missile goes in, and then at the bottom, and that tube is open at the bottom, and there's another tube around it that ends in like a bell end below it. So when the missile's engine fires, it gets vented out, it gets vented down into the bell end and then goes back up through the channel.
Oh, okay.
I'm muting myself, and it goes back up through the channel around the sides. It's a cool system. We probably want multiple kinds of containers, but honestly, we will probably use rocket containers for softening up targets, not any custom container. In fact, I'm going to switch to direct guidance on these to make them a bit cheaper. I'm going to sacrifice a little bit of speed to give them a little bit more agility. And yeah. So this will be our main containers that are not rocket containers. I'm going to name it the really good name I came up with for container liners in general, which is terms of service.
Amazon Prime delivery hours.
Oh God, have you seen the short video of Maxor? It's from, I don't remember what video.
Oh no, I don't watch
Maxor. Over a video of a container liner coming around an asteroid where it's like, "Hi, it's Amazon here with your package." I don't remember the full thing, but he ends up going. But it ends with the package's death cease to be, and it does that as the containers roll off and their engines fire up.
Brilliant.
I'm honestly disappointed you can't make custom versions of the special payload container missiles like the decoy and rocket containers. Same.
I'd be really curious as to how that actually pan out. Albidot, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming sub. I'm doing good, thank you.
So I have currently, it's from AC7, yeah. So I'll take a bunch of those, and we'll also take a bunch of rocket containers, at the very least. And we'll probably take a single stack of mine containers. One of clipper decoys. I don't like line ship decoys, but clipper decoys are really useful specifically because rocket shuttles are meta. If you fire a couple clipper decoys at someone, they will instantly burn in the other direction. Like immediately pull away. And so you can use that to ward them off. Oh, you just shift click. You just shift click.
I think it's... Yeah. It's shift plus control for 1,000 of ammunition. Obviously, there's no fucking missile rack big enough for 1,000 missiles, so... Although I'm curious
Not in
as
this
to...
game, at least.
Although, because of the way the OSP MLS system works, and those line ships have the bulk storage compartments, how many missiles could you load into one of those?
Rocket clippers are the reason the 3-barrel 250 turrets were added.
That tracks. Yeah, I can understand that.
Oh yeah, and here's a fun thing. OSP line ships are randomly generated. Like if I make another container liner, it'll look completely different.
Yeah, they're
happened to
procedurally generated. They're great. I love them.
Yeah, I just happened to get one that I liked.
I found
This isn't a good demonstration because it looks almost exactly the same. Hold on, let me do another one.
It's easier to see on the bulk container liner ships rather than the cargo liners.
The bulk freighters are more obvious.
Yeah,
generally,
yeah.
But there's a couple container liner variations that look very different. Oh, you can see how this one is kind of different. Like the bridge is in a different place. The containers are at different angles.
It's harder for the cargo containers to be different because they need the space for all of the cargo blocks to be loaded on has to be the same.
Oh my god, this randomly generated name, Loved Slave.
Holy shit.
What is this, an isekai anime? Ship somehow more horny than VTubers.
Amazing.
Before I do more, I'm going to start filling out modules. And one of those is that one thing I discovered with a container liner is you need a lot of missile programming channels.
Yeah, you
increase
want
the number of missiles you can launch at once.
Yeah, you want like 10 at least. For the containers to be worthwhile at any rate.
And just taking 3 missile programming bus arrays takes us up to that. I am also going to switch out the CIC for a Citadel CIC, which I usually do.
I always run a Citadel on at least my main, core ship of the fleet.
Yes. The only reason not to is if you take it in Intel Center.
Even then, I just prefer the durability of the Citadel.
Yeah. The development console is complaining at me. How do I get rid of it?
There should be a button. If you look over where your initial formations button is, there's 3 buttons overlaid over it. Where you're in, if you...
Oh, close.
Yeah,
I see. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I'm also going to want strike planning centers for more planning speed.
Mm-hmm.
For more programming speed, so I can launch salvos faster. Missile programming channels will control how many missiles you have in a salvo. Missile programming speed decreases the time between salvos. Also, yes, it's 240 missile cells.
God. I'm glad I only have to fight that once.
Let's go look at our drive.
What am I?
I don't like the top speed drive on OSP line chips because they turn so slowly to begin with.
One of my ships has been auto-generated as Nasty Bum.
Oh my god. Let's throw some more rocket containers on another thing so we can launch more of them at a time.
Hey, Bob, thank you.
We are also going to need some damage control lockers. And a berthing for our crew. What's with these ship names, I swear? Yeah, the random generator produces some very funny results.
How are things? We're good. I hope you're doing well. Alright, my fleet's ready. Oh! I'll do a test run. An amigurumi? The hell is an amigurumi? Amigurumi. Oh! They're the little knitted creature Yeah, knitting or crocheted stuffed yarn creature.
Need to play around with the container liners more. I've had trouble with them. I've never been able to make one that works, which is why I'm taking the opportunity of a 6K fleet to just go all out and give it everything. Because I can't figure out how to balance it because they're so fucking expensive.
Mm. Yeah, this is a 6K fleet, so we'll see how this goes.
Underway.
God, line ships turn so fucking slow.
I know. That's why my mass driver one didn't work, because mass drivers can't turn.
That's kind of why I've given up on the casemate guns on line ships, just because the whole process of turning to bring guns to bear is so slow that I found I had infinitely more success just by using the turreted plasma and 100mm guns.
Actually, while I like this, I just remembered I had a different idea for a 6K fleet that I want to do. So let's go back and make a new fleet. And this is plasma monitors and mass driver monitors.
Ooh. Although I feel like that's... Isn't the plasma made mostly redundant by the mass driver? Although, wait, what's the AP on a mass driver?
Well, the plasma monitors will engage up close, while the mass driver monitors provide support from far away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Neko, that's what I do with my line ships now, with eight turreted guns, 4 on each side. If I just roll over slightly, which is way faster than turning the entire side of the ship to bear, I get double the amount of guns on target. I feel like something might need to be done about making the casemate guns actually worthwhile using if turreted systems are just way better. It will always be faster to bring a turreted gun to bear in any direction than it would be to try and line up casemate guns.
Standing by. Locking them up. They won't know what hit them. They won't know what hit them. We've got them in our sights. Missile warning. Inbound Spiker. Spiker detected.
Copy. Engaging the enemy.
Solution locked in. Missile warning. Inbound Spiker.
Waiting for your orders, Commander. Receiving.
Our sensors are all over the place.
Engaging.
The enemy is jamming us.
Being jammed. We're starting sifting protocols.
The cargo feeders mount the turreted plasmas? No.
They can.
They do not. They can?
On the top and bottom slots, they can.
Oh, I didn't realize they could mount the turreted plasmas.
Mm-hmm. So you can go all, or you can have triple plasma if you really want something dedicated, or you can go 2 turreted guns and then have like the 450 mil on the front, or a railgun even.
Our signal's being jammed. Our signal's being jammed.
Oh man, this is screenshot worthy.
We are being jammed.
Looks like we're being jammed.
Enemy engaging us. We are being jammed.
Heads up, they're jamming
Holy
us.
time dilation, Batman.
Missile on the scope. Looks
Standing
like
by.
we're being jammed.
Preparing lock. They won't know what hit them. Engaging.
Our sensors are all
Solution
over the
locked
place.
in.
Our signal's being jammed.
Looks like we're being jammed.
Missile warning. We're taking fire.
Ready whenever you are.
So if I do take the cannon, then what does its shells look like?
Engaging.
Hmm?
They won't know what hit them.
I don't think there'd be much point in taking plasma if you do the cannon.
What,
Because
the
these
450.
HE shells have enough armor to pen a Solomon if they don't hit at a bad angle.
Okay, this is just me speaking purely anecdotally. I don't feel like 450 HE performs as well as it does pre-OSP. It doesn't feel as omnipotent as it used to. I feel now like if I'm running 450s, I do need to bring AP shells for Axfords and Solomons. Because it just doesn't feel like the damage goes deep enough. I don't actually feel like I'm hitting hard enough, even with full broadsides from Axford or Solomons with entire 450 lineups.
Waiting orders. Locking target. Copy. Engaging the enemy. We've got him in our sights.
Solution locked in.
In terms of module efficiency, it's best to commit a ship to either plasma or ballistics. Yes, but I find that I tend to lose a monitor really quickly. At least one gets like starts getting focused down pretty quickly. So it's better to have the redundancy.
I usually run my standard issue monitor is.
I might try a more focused layout too at some point.
I know I had a point advantage, but I didn't quite expect to take 0 damage in that fight.
Hey, which point defense option do you think I should take for these Pavises or Bastions?
For the monitors, I run one 20 mil CWIS on one side and then a 50 mil flak on the other.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
And then I normally have 2 of those in a fleet anyway, so it's a nice round option.
Very professional looking guess, yes.
Thank you.
By the way, if you were wondering why they are so resilient, it's because I have a large DC locker, a reinforced DC locker.
Oh
and a
yeah,
small
yeah.
workshop.
That's all good for monitors. Who is the cutie next to me? This is Doc Vivi, who is kindly joining me today.
Hi. You have me in your stream title, right?
I do, yes. Oh wait,
Yes.
wait, where the hell have you gone?
Huh?
You were in my stream title. What the hell?
Yeah. Hi, Garguts. We're playing Nebulous Fleet Command, where you design little squadrons of ships and pit them against each other. We're both building 6K fleets.
There we go. Right. Because I've got your name on the stream itself as well, like on my overlay. I don't know why.
PvP, are you going against the computer? We've been playing against each other, but we had ideas to play against the computer if we run out of time. If we don't run out of time.
Pro streamer moves. Shut up. It's not like I've been doing this for approaching 2 years.
I like taking grape shot for getting a bit of extra point defense when
Really?
shooting at a target.
You're actually you're a grape shot advocate. Okay.
I mean, it's better than nothing. Barbie Unicorn, thanks for the follow.
No, I can't. Hey, nice one, Bob. I can't function with the concept of flipping grape shot.
I don't know why they call it grape shot when it's actually just frag.
It's not frag. The reason it's called grape shot is because it's actually closer to the Sarissa sand shot than it is to HE frag.
Oh right, no, it's not frag. It's
like a canister shell.
Why is my mind blanking on what this is called?
It's like a canister shell that you'd actually fire from a main tank gun that's just full of...
It's like pellets you shoot from a shotgun.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, it's just a spray of small balls.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a cannon-sized shotgun shell, exactly, yeah. And
I totally forget what that's called. Buckshot. Buckshot. That's what it's called. Buckshot.
Well, buckshot is a type of shotgun shell, because you can get birdshot as well, and then you can get slugs. There's a lot of different...
Yeah. Well, birdshot, buckshot, one of those. It's pellets.
Yeah, they're both pellets. It's just the size and what they're designed to be shot at. Buckshot, as the name would imply, is for larger animals.
It's pretty cheap to just take a bit of grape shot.
Yeah.
And it gives you a little bit of extra point defense.
If it's not HEC...
Which is something monitors I find struggle with.
But that's why my fleets when I'm playing OSP are typically 5 or 6 ships, and they've all got mixed point defense on. So even if one particular type of ship isn't so hot on point defense, there's enough of them that it creates like an overall boundary of protection.
So I totally forget how much flak should I take. I usually aim to have like 5 minutes of continuous fire for point defense.
Yeah, that's an ideal. Not always able to do that. I'd say about 500 rounds of 50 mil flak per gun. If you're not able to do that, maybe 350 per gun.
There's the Bastion. It's 4 shots per second, right? So, for a minute, that's 240. 1,000 should be enough. I won't be happy until I can load a rock salt in my cannons. Yes, the trifle. I know you love Macron guns. Which it's Macron guns. I love nuclear Macrons because you're literally just spraying uranium dust at the target so fucking fast that when it hits it, it gets compressed and does a nuclear detonation.
Fuck.
It's such a funny weapon concept. And the Pavis fires 4,800 a minute, so...
Yeah, I usually bring 9,600 per gun for them.
That's a good number. I'll take 10,000. Hypervelocity nuclear sandcaster shell, and yes.
Well, I mean, without the
Never knew
nuclear
you could
part, we've already
weaponize
got
pastry confections. Because it's Macron.
that. Oh.
What's the owl? Gorget's asked what the owl's name is.
Ah, the owl's name. His name is Mr. Pebbles, and he is named after a very kind and very long-term friend of mine, who occasionally drops into my streams and just annihilates me with gift subs.
Uh-huh.
And he has his own emote as well.
Cute. I do actually wonder if we'll get nukes and Nebulous at some point. That would be funny.
There's...
I don't think the game is really balanced for that, even though...
They've explicitly said it's against law for the ships to use nukes. Because they've effectively got their own kind of, like, space warfare convention called Stable that outlaws nuclear weapons. But they've definitely... They've already been modded in, so if you want nukes, look to the mods, the modding community.
It's funny because that's actually one of my big objections of this game is that explosives don't really work in space, but nuclear explosives, even small yield ones, work better than they do in atmosphere.
I thought the whole thing was they don't work as well in vacuums.
I don't know where this idea comes from. They don't work the same way, but they work better.
Oh.
So the normal way a chemical explosive works, I'll just take the time to explain this when I could be designing stuff, is it undergoes a chemical reaction which rapidly converts the thing into a whole bunch of heat and gas, and this hot gas rapidly expands, and that's how you get your explosive shockwave. In vacuum, this doesn't really work because they detonate, because like the gas doesn't have any gas to push against to create a shock front that travels out. It just kind of creates a small shock front and then disperses too much in the vacuum. So chemical explosives don't really work in space unless they're detonating literally against what you're trying to damage. But nukes work by a fundamentally different thing. The way nukes work is that the majority of their energy is in a brief flash of extremely strong X-ray radiation that travels out in all directions. Now, since the atmosphere absorbs X-ray radiation very well, this doesn't actually travel very far when you detonate a nuke in atmosphere. Instead, it just superheats the air around the nuke into plasma, which then explodes violently the same way as if you had generated that volume and heat of gas with a chemical explosive. In space, this doesn't happen. In space, the X-rays just keep going until they hit something. And getting blasted with high-energy X-rays just means your ship explodes like the nuke was right next to it, even if the nuke is very far away. So you can reasonably make nukes that can destroy things from like 100 kilometers away in space.
Well, they did use nukes to great effect in the Halo novels. Oh, Casper howitzers I've had explained to me several times.
Yeah, the Casper howitzers, the nuclear shape charge where you use a nuke to vaporize tungsten and spray it at a target.
Yeah, there's at least 2 people in the Nebulous Discord who are very, very, very consistent about wanting Casper howitzers added to the game.
They're an iconic space weapon. Neutrons are also incredibly scary, yes. The neutrons from a nuke are also very scary. There's also the ultra-relativistic electron beam concept, which people on Tough SF talk about a lot, but invalidates most other weapon concepts by comparison. So you know particle beams in this game, right?
Right.
They're fairly accurate, aside from the fact that a particle beam should also shower the insides of the ship with radiation if there's not adequate shielding. destroying electrical systems and killing crew members.
Yeah, that tracks.
An ultra-relativistic electron beam is it's like a physicist on Tough SF basically saw people talking about particle beams and how the electrostatic bloom is a big issue for range because the charged particles push each other apart. And he was like, wait a second, I'm a particle physicist. I know that this isn't actually quite how it works. And brought up a bunch of math showing, hey, if you give each individual particle enough energy, it'll be going so fast that relativistic time dilation sets in. And while it's still blooming electrostatically at the normal rate, time is basically not passing for it, so there's no time for electrostatic bloom to happen.
Oh, so you just make an infinity range beam, basically.
Yes. The only range limit is, can you point the beam at the target, or is it too small for you to accurately point at?
Just get loads of them and just, like, spaghetti wiggle them around and just dice up whatever's in range.
Oh, that's an actual strategy we've talked about, is saturating an area of space with UREB fire.
God.
I'm going to take a bio break real quick. I don't know why I keep having to do this so much today.
Electron Lance. Yeah, that sounds pretty dope.
Taking fire, Commander.
Send your traffic. Aye, aye, Commander. We're moving.
Spiker.
Okay, I'm back. This is where we start plugging Legend of the Galactic Heroes is the best sci-fi space combat. Yes.
We've got a lot of static here. Scopes out. Acknowledge the sensor.
Missiles should also be even better than they are in this game because the rocket equation basically very strongly agrees with what missiles do.
Scopes out.
Command, we are under fire.
A lot of discussions about realistic space combat that take everything into account basically boil down to the only viable weapons are missiles and UREBs. And lasers have a role as point defense specifically because you can make phased array lasers
Incoming.
that don't have to have a turret that points in the direction. They can just fire in any direction. Like it's just a globe that just shoots lasers out in any given direction through some complicated physics
Under the
involving wave
produces you
interference
to
where
atoms.
you tune that, where it's like a bunch of emitters in an array around a globe. And due to some complex physics with how waves interfere with each other, you can make this amount to a lens pointing in a particular direction if you have them interfere with each other in specific ways. So you can just fire the laser in any given direction.
Brilliant.
Heads up, they're jamming us.
Our sensors are all over the place.
Okay, so back to fleet design. I copied the monitors to make 3 plasma monitors each. I'm going to design the mass driver monitors now.
Rounds incoming. Locking on. Take him out.
Copy.
Spiker in play.
All hands, evacuation protocol, go!
OSP does not have a boosted output drive.
No. Oh, it does. The sun racing drive. Oh, wait, no, you mean output as in generation. No. It's only speed.
I do love all the OSP ships visually. Yes, I do too. I love monitors in particular. I like the brick
Ship's been damaged.
design.
Send your traffic. You're screwing with the sensors, Commander.
I'll just take yard drives on these guys for the
Ship's been
extra.
damaged. Requesting repairs ASAP. We lost a module.
I'll take a plant control center so I can actually fucking power
Our
the
sensors
gun.
are being jammed.
I like to imagine sometime in the
Knocked
far
out a
future
module.
when UREVs are common spacecraft weapons, someone will look at the ancient Discord combos and see me calling it an electron lance, and they'll agree it sounds super cool and use it too. I mean, the funny thing about UREVs is they sound like the kind of thing that would be a far future weapon, but you could build one today if you decide to invest enough resources in it.
Component destroyed.
Modern particle accelerator tech can make particles that are energetic pretty easily.
Yeah, wasn't there that guy that had a particle beam shot through his head by accident?
Yeah.
Component destroyed.
That didn't go so well for him.
Nobody likes plant control spenders. Legalize space weed, damn it.
Scopes out. Component destroyed. We're a bit busy, Commander. Get that target locked. Component destroyed. Get the bastard. We're losing components. Got him in our sights. What now, Commander? Damage control. We've lost a component. We're losing components. We're losing components.
Need to dig up up that image of the SLIC beam shot that dug out like a foot into a block of
We're
solid
taking
copper.
damage.
Holy
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, like I said, they're not actually super far future weapons. You can build them
We're
today.
taking damage. Damage control. We've lost a component. Quickly, Commander. 0 min. We're taking damage. We're being jammed. We're losing components.
Sensor interference. We're being jammed.
I've noticed a design flaw with my line ships. They orientate
What?
to get more guns on target, which in turn also means the fire control radar cannot see what they're shooting at.
Abandoned ship. Got you 5 by 5. We've been locked on. They got a buzzer out there. They won't know.
What if I just don't take radars on my mass driver
They're
ships?
gonna learn today.
I have had I've had bad results with ships just not taking radar, because I find their ability to function with point defense is
True.
massively reduced. Because they basically any point defense they've got that would normally be able to engage beyond visual range suddenly can't. So all your point defense gets limited to visual range, and that is
We lost.
way too close for comfort.
We lost a component. Ready for orders. We knocked out a module. Copy that. Coordinates received. We lost a module. Commander, we've lost a module. Damage control. We lost a component. We're taking damage. Component destroyed. They're blinding us. Component destroyed.
Awake, Udder.
We're taking damage. Component destroyed. We're losing components.
Oh, this is very fun.
We're losing components.
Awake, utter. Okay, game, please stop.
Me looking at a ship. Is this disabled or
Oh
just...
my god, you can put spinal casemates on the side mounts of the monitor, I just noticed.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
We're losing components.
The game knows about big cyborg mommy milkers.
Jesus Christ.
You just want me to take off the code again.
That's something you can do.
Yeah, it is. You want to see?
Okay.
No, that was the wrong one. Yep.
Power just took a dive.
Holy shit, alright, fair enough.
Out with it. We're losing components.
You should stand up more often.
Our drive's out. Standing by. Reactor's out. We're ready whenever you
As they say in the Mechanicus, oh whoa.
Drive repaired. Let's go.
Alright, everyone turn your monitors vertical ways.
We're losing components.
I was going to put T-30 cannons on the mass driver ships, but only use them for point defense.
I see my standard monitor has plasma on the spinal, a T-30 quad gun on the bottom slot, but then just the T-20 single gun on top. Because cost reduction usually when I'm working with...
Actually, yeah, I'll take T-20s instead.
You could put T-20s on the side mounts, so you'd have... If you had two T-30s, two T-20s, that's 10 100mm gun barrels pointing forwards.
Yeah, but I'll put actual point defense on the sides.
Oh, okay, then yeah. Reasons to watch Twitch streams on a phone in portrait mode. Jesus Christ.
I cannot afford to put Pavisas on these, in terms of power.
Oh. You might have to give up the double drive. Wait, you've got a boosted reactor. Oh, because of the railgun.
Yeah, the mass driver. It's all the mass driver.
The lightweight civilian drives, you can add, not drives, reactors, you can add one or, you've still got a free slot.
I could.
The civilian reactor, yeah.
Actually, yeah. I can do that and add grazers.
See, I have my grazers on tugboats. The same side mounts, but on the smaller ships. Because they're basically my sort of point defense float jobs. With the quad spinal 100mm gun on the front, and then everything else is point defense.
No high repose. Reason to watch Twitch streams on a phone in portrait mode so you can see more of my body.
Your audience is something else.
I don't mind the horny. Oh crap, I need to fix problems with the ship before I do that. It's easier to lick a phone screen than a computer monitor.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Wow! That is a statement.
Holy shit!
Those are words.
And I have a bunch of points left, so I'll make a big sensor one at least for the rail guns. With a bloodhound and an early warning radar. Actually, I can't mount both of those. I forgot. I need a boosted reactor just to mount a bloodhound.
Have we discovered a chat more horny than whatever that one you and Cass were in?
Look, Vivi's debut stream started with her talking about how railguns suck and then stepping on people. We set the tone very quickly here. Anyone else seen that warning label with a hand caught between gears captioned "Do not fist android girls"?
Oh, I've seen that one. I regularly
Also,
disregard it.
Patrick Kath adding to that, I'll have you know that was a topic in the Subnautica stream and Vivi was the one encouraging the horny. I was going along with the horny, not encouraging it.
I'm doing my work in both channels, pulling double shifts here. Yeah, I don't get randos on the internet thirsting over me though. There's a very strong difference here.
We will take a Lyrebird jammer. Wait, no, radar jamming makes no fucking sense for protecting railgun ships.
Yeah, you're just gonna. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Add more white domes. For the meme, I'm gonna try out a container stack launcher with point defense containers.
Christ. Okay. Show us a little more skin and you will. Pay me to get a model that has removable clothing and alright.
I can take off my skirt too, but with the way that's drawn, I'm not sure it's okay for Twitch.
Wow. Okay. That's... damn.
No, I mean, the bodysuit shows outlines.
It's form-fitting.
Yeah.
It's called being pragmatic, Catboy.
Wait, why the fuck does blast fragmentation EL cost, make the containers cost go from 5 points to 50?
Because that enhanced lethality is so worth it.
Oh my god, no, I'm taking fucking not that.
Vivi posted the form-fitting model on her Twitter, by the way, just saying, okay, hang on, sorry everyone, I need to tab out quickly.
I mean, I'm not super embarrassed of it. It's just Twitch.
Yeah, I know. No, Twitch. I know Twitch.
Lines.
Like streaming platforms, Twitch, YouTube, they're gonna be real fucking weird about that.
Oh, okay, that's what EL does. I thought it was a bigger cone of explosion for fragmentation. Vivi, just get a hot tub PNG. um... I'll just take cold gas bottle for the second slot. High maneuverability, low range. High maneuverability, high speed, low range. A decay if the radius expands or not, but it is better. Um... I still have a bunch more points.
Well, yeah, if you're going pure monitor for a 6K, you could have each ship be exactly 600 points and then just have 10 of them.
Let's add a plasma. And then let's add a sensor one for the close-in guys. The Valid Loaf.
That's an amazing name. Ooh, 99% power usage on a Corvette. Every time I see someone say AC7, my brain goes, but Armored Core 6 isn't even out yet! And then I remember they're talking about Ace Combat.
Nebulous should do an AC7 and add our container-launched fighter drones. Yeah. Not because it's good or balanced, but because it's good. Cool. I mean, cool. Yeah. The container liner will eventually be the OSP's carrier, too. When they implement carriers.
That kind of makes sense to me. They'll be more like parasite fighters than traditional style carriers, I think.
There's no reason to... I've always argued that there's no reason to do... Well, there's no real reason to do fighters in space for a variety of reasons, mostly that being smaller does not actually make you faster in space.
Well, no, it doesn't. The whole reason fighters in space got popularized is because pretty much everything that in popular sci-fi with regards to fighters and stuff is just inspired by World War II.
Mm-hmm. Well, the reality is that everything is kind of a fighter in space.
Sorry,
like
1 second.
The way spaceships in a battle would maneuver. Troll effort post for r/world building, but has space fighters that are legitimate and should behave exactly like fighter jets. I am partial to ships that are fighters in the sense that they have one pilot in their combat craft but aren't small. I mean, my own sci-fi setting kind of has that. They have like a crew of like a dozen though, but that's mostly because space battles take a while and you need to do rotations.
It also provides just good moments of narrative isolation for characters if it's a single seat fighter. Put characters through stressful situations where they have to be on their own.
Mm-hmm. human pilot is required on the ship to meet life form diversity quota.
Oh my god. Ships in this game should come with giant boxing gloves on springs. Maybe April 1st we'll get that.
I don't have more space. Have a bunch of points I haven't spent yet. I'll like add a shuttle with mines or something.
Yeah, I'd just add a shuttle. I use shuttles as point defense carriers because they got 3 slots. They're cheap. They can fill more space with flak and 20 mil.
Good idea. I'll just put some random PDF on it.
you all are worried about your models not being suitable for Twitch and yours is totally naked. Yeah, but yours doesn't have... Look, I've seen the picture she posted on Twitter. That ain't safe for Twitch. It's not safe for a lot of places, but damn. Yeah. Also, I've noticed a distinct flaw, actually, with this fleet in particular. Whereas... Shit. Okay. You have fur? Exactly! Fur doesn't get you banned. Okay, that should hopefully mitigate the minor problem I was having with this fleet. I don't wonder which pictures you've seen. I can point you in the right direction. Hang on. Fur doesn't get you banned. Is that a challenge? Look, if you want to take that on, please be my guest. I'm a classy gentleman whose study feature bookshelves are full of Vivi-labeled homework. You're gonna give me a bad reputation. I've somehow managed to avoid any kind of association with that sort of thing for nearly 2 years. I'm not letting one cyborg cat girl undo all of that.
What was it?
Neko Boy saying that I'm not bad, I'm down bad.
Oh my god.
Little shit. Ooh, you're 2 points off. Nearly there.
Okay, yeah, that is 6K. Nice. I'm gonna go refill my glass of water because I forgot to bring enough water up for me.
Oh, okay.
For the whole stream, and then we can do it.
Dual E70 interrupt jammers got me acting unwise. I'm the wisest person in this fucking stream. Shut up. Oh, it's gonna fuck my formations up, isn't it? That is not the correct formation.
At the ready, Commander. Getting information.
Awaiting orders, Commander. Forming up, Commander.
At least the formations that I make here
Receiving.
can be a little tighter than what they'll let you build.
Moving into formation.
We're ready whenever you are. Aye, aye. Forming up.
Aye, aye. Forming up.
Forming up.
Ready.
Falling in.
Understood. Falling in.
Waiting orders. Preparing lock. Moving.
I'm back. Why don't
back.
Tuberings remove your right when you walk off screen? I could set it to do that, but it's funnier to see me get janked into a random position.
Some people have it set up so that when camera loses tracking, it's got like a specific thing that it does. I know Iron Mouse has it so that she has like a little ghost that comes out of her mouth whenever it loses track. Techhead Zero, thank you very much for following.
We've got him in our sights. Engaging.
Initiating attack.
Beginning the attack.
Sleep well,
All right,
Bob.
I
Thank you for
will
dropping
host the
by.
game. What would the Doc VV equivalent of that be? Cybernetics start glitching up? Maybe. I should, for V2, I'm already starting to work on version 2 of my model's tracking with all the new stuff I learned and of its rigging, and maybe I should do something like that, like an actual idle animation for it.
Did you do your
I
own?
am
Did you do
hosting
your own
him.
rigging?
Actually, you try hosting this time because it didn't work super well last time.
Oh, okay.
Set eyes to loading icons. That's a great idea. Idle animation is low-key tongue out, eyes back, sparks fly, really buy into the lewd hunger of your
Oh my
audience.
God.
Jesus Christ, repose. Jesus Christ, repose, and you insist you're not the horny one. I'm putting the coat back on.
Okay, the game is up and the password is the same one you used.
Okay. Huh?
What?
Incorrect password.
Okay, hang on. Let me try again. What the fuck? Maybe I mistyped it?
I am not. I'm a marketer. I know your market. Sure, repose.
Okay, try again.
If we sub to your OnlyFans, will you post fleet pics?
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's such a good. That's such a good pun, though.
Hey, there she is.
There we go. Stupid, sexy Solomons.
BSOD inside the eyes could be an option.
Okay, serious suggestion. Eye becomes a no signal screen, mouth hangs open, and head bobs limply. That could work. Yeah, that actually unironically works.
I'm on the other side now. Okay, gotta close your stream before I get accused of stream sniping.
What is this game mode actually on?
Annihilation.
Ah, okay.
Did you bring any missiles of any kind, by any chance?
No.
Okay, neither did I, so neither of our point defense
Aside from
systems...
the mean container point defense ones.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, yeah, because neither of our point defenses are going to get tested in this fight, then.
Standing by. Marking target. Yeah, we see him.
Engaging.
On it. Orders. Solution locked in. Orders. Locking on the target.
Okay, this is unfair. I'm getting shot at before I even had a chance to turn.
Who said this was unfair?
Jammed. Incoming. Brace for impact.
What the heck? I'm just saying, what the heck is this that I'm getting shot at before I even have a chance to turn?
We're being jammed.
Well, we both chose to spawn at the closest point of this map, which is
That's true.
less
That's
than
true.
8 kilometers. So yeah, we both started within effective gun range.
And you just happen to spawn in a way that'll let you turn and.
No,
face me faster.
no. Most of my guns are. Most of my ships are still facing backwards.
Oh.
Like, I haven't even actually managed to get most of my main batteries on you yet.
Module offline.
Not getting the Tau treatment. You killed 3 units and I haven't even moved yet. Yes.
We'll get it done.
Engaging.
Taking fire. Take him.
I mean, the reason I got accurate fire on you so early is because I have an Ocello, which has a parallax and a bullseye on it. But even without that, you'd have still been within range of gunfire. And because I usually run Huntress radars on my OSB ships anyway, that's a 10-kilometer range. You'd have still been within detection range, even if you weren't in fire control radar range.
Yeah, we've got internal damage here. Receiving. Knock him out. We need repair team stat. Yeah, we've got him now. Target confirmed. Orders.
Module lost.
How realistic is this game's scale?
Scaling? That's
Seems
pretty
much-
realistic.
Not really.
Really?
Component
No,
disabled.
space battle should be taking place at absurd ranges.
Component disabled.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I was thinking physical ship sizes with regards to
Component
each other.
destroyed.
Like sometimes in some RTS games like
Component disabled.
Command and Conquer, for example, the unit scaling is totally
Component
nonsense.
destroyed.
Yeah.
Got like tanks the size of battleships and
Component
stuff.
disabled.
Can't turn around fast enough doesn't usually happen in games because the maps you play 4v4 on, which is the main mode, are much, much bigger than this one.
This is a very small map.
Yes.
Internal damage. Component disabled. A little busy here. Component offline. Open fire. Disabled. Tracking target.
System lost.
What's the plan? A little busy here. We've lost a module. We've lost a component.
Incoming. Brace for impact. Internal damage. System lost. Component destroyed.
All I can hear is some guy going, "Component destroyed! We're taking damage! Incoming fire!"
Component destroyed. Go ahead. Incoming.
Make it quick.
Brace for impact.
What does the OSP railgun do? It just kind of it explodes against the side of the hull.
Internal damage.
It's just...
Internal damage.
It kind of functions, I suppose, similarly in a way to the pre-missile update railgun.
Internal damage.
Not possible. Not possible, Commander.
Ready to fire. Engaging. Taking internal damage. Taking internal damage. Component destroyed. Taking internal damage.
Huh? Oh, these moved outside the range of the battle because the field is so small.
Internal damage.
Wait, are they retreating?
Modules back online.
Yeah,
What, as in they committed to the retreat, or it's just warning you they're about to?
Channels open.
they're warning you they're about to.
We can't.
Oh, okay.
Unable
Yeah, I had
to
someone in
manage.
another multiplayer game accidentally back his line ship out of the field of battle because he didn't realize it was so close. He was like, "How do I uncommit a ship to retreating?" And everyone's like, "You can't."
That did some damage. Component destroyed. Internal damage. Ammunition running out. Go ahead.
What the fuck?
Command link reconnected.
Shit.
Standing
Apparently
by.
for my 100 mil line gunship, I need to bring more ammo for it because it's already run out.
The enemy is jamming us.
Negative, negative, we can't. Not possible, Commander.
We can't do that.
We can take him. Taking fire.
Internal damage.
This game looks like it would be a favorite of mine, but also looks like I would cry trying to learn how it works. It's not that bad. It's... You just
We need repair team stat.
need to stop and think a bit about it, I suppose.
Component destroyed. Stand it. Not possible. Negative, negative, we can't. Clear to fire. Engaging. Channels open. Repositioning. We're running out of power.
I like your ship name, the Pulpy Boot.
The what?
The Pulpy Boot.
I didn't notice that one.
I have to get the camera close enough to a ship so I can hear its evacuation siren.
Component disabled.
Incoming enemy fire.
Orders.
We read you, Command. Connection restored.
Send your traffic.
We're reading you.
That or look for the magic smoke of death.
The Valid Enough was the best name.
The ship's
No, that one's
receiving
not still
power
flying.
again.
Incoming. Brace for impact.
There it is, I hear it.
Orders. No can do. Knock him out.
Component destroyed. Can't do that, Command.
We hear you,
Yeah.
Command.
Standing by.
There. Doc, do you think tech will continue to grow at the exponential rate we've seen in the past 200 years? That is
Under fire.
too complicated of a question to answer while in a intense fleet battle.
One of my ships is just, like, basically dead weight because it has no fucking ammo.
Component destroyed. Component destroyed.
Whoa! She gone spicy!
It's kind of frozen
Send your traffic.
on my screen
Oh,
with that explosion.
Send it. The enemy has commenced jamming.
has it crashed? Because you're still going on my end.
No, it's still going.
Okay.
It just froze for a second.
Ah.
Aye, aye. Negative, negative, we can't. Component breach. Tear him up. Component disabled.
I think I might actually win because of the mass drivers.
I'm mildly concerned, yeah. I'm considering my massive drop in firepower. Are you using grape shot on me? How dare you?
Component destroyed. Internal damage. Component disabled.
Would I prefer olive blast or cherry pellet?
Internal
Fuck
damage.
you,
Component
Catboy.
disabled. More power. As much as you can give her.
I'm just firing at whichever of your ship shoots at me at this point.
This is what happens when you don't pack enough DACA for your space shooties. Correct! Yeah, no, I definitely need to bring more fucking 100 mil, apparently.
Component disabled. Aye, aye.
Ready.
Ammunition low.
Wait, Doc, are you saying kinetic weapons are why you're winning? Yeah, I don't have control of this game's balance.
Standing by.
Send your traffic. Awaiting orders, Commander.
What are our orders, Commander?
Oh, one of my ships has fallen out of formation. What the hell?
Awaiting your orders, Commander. Forming up, Commander.
Aye, aye. Coordinates locked in. Internal damage. Component destroyed.
Module restored. Component returned to service. We can't.
Why are your
detect
ships not
Commander.
putting out lead walls?
They're gonna
Maximilian
learn.
cannot
Yeah,
into
yeah.
logistics. Imagine running out of bullets in a space battle.
All of you!
Those are all from my chat.
Y'all a bunch of
Component
dickheads!
returned to service. They're shooting at us.
Connection restored. Make it quick. Vector locked. Enemy fire. Internal damage. Component destroyed.
Brace for impact. Module offline.
Send it quickly. Cannot comply. Fire. Negative. Can't.
Module offline.
What's the plan?
Doc, shoot your container PDSM as a meme. You know it won't do any damage.
Yeah,
Like, it literally can't do any damage with the game's mechanics.
no, yeah, fragmentation
I think
missiles.
this was like very close, but I think you're going to win after all.
I'm not sure. Have I tried throwing loose components at the enemy? Shut up!
Damage.
Oh, hang on a second, that ship doesn't even have a fucking railgun on it.
Negative. Negative. We can't. Not possible. Tear him up. Unable.
Command then online.
Component destroyed.
Isn't there Warhammer lore where that basically happened to some orcs? Probably. There's plenty of
MFW.
stuff that can happen in
Incoming. Brace
Warhammer.
for impact.
Vivi, head to the galley, rip out the giant soup pot, fill it with salt rocket fuel, and launch at the enemy.
Brace for enemy fire.
I think technically if Vivi kills the last ship to have ammo, she wins. Yes, that is true. Gonna clip this battle as Curious Cat Girl rails Mustached Man.
Was that one of my ships going off or yours?
That was one of mine.
Oh, God. Scared the fuck out of me.
Heading into formation.
Imagine being the faction known for bulk freight and storage capacity and somehow running out of ammo. I was running, like, 10 100mm guns, 8 of which were quad cannons. I didn't quite appreciate how fast it was going to piss through that much metal.
Send it.
We've lost a component.
Send it. Not possible. Solution locked in.
Shooting at us.
Oh my god, the Acela is still shooting.
Fire.
Commander.
It's got nearly 40 disabled components. Monitor blob is still pretty effective, though.
Mm-hmm.
Especially given 2 of my ships haven't actually fired a shot at you because they're pure point defense boats.
Yeah. Yeah, we had it stuck between 2 packaging companies in the Outer Rim.
Component breached. Standing by. Not possible. Solution locked in.
I really wish there was just a fire everything at this one target button, because I keep having to go through all the different kind of guns I have, being fire everything at this, fire everything at this, fire everything and fire. I just want a button that says fire everything.
Component destroyed.
Max did get at least 1 decommissioned cruiser, though. Yeah, this is just OSP infighting. Feature request Eric Bana mode. So if this is a freight dispute, does that mean my pizza is going to be free? I've been waiting 28 minutes.
Okay, I feel like I can look at your stream now at this point. I think it's fair. Need a button that says this thing right here, make it not here anymore. Yeah, that's what I want.
Make it quick. Vector locked.
Incoming enemy fire.
Awaiting orders, Commander. I command, assuming formation.
One of my ships falling out of formation early has actually saved me to some degree. Because it's the most intact ship in my fleet right now.
I know. Yeah, I know exactly what ship you're talking about. Which is why I'm shooting at it now.
No.
Standing by. Negative. You can't. Tear him up. No can do.
My whole fleet is
Railgun
kind of...
ships are just the next and same day delivery. That's literally what the guns are for. Like, that's literally what the guns are for. They're for launching mining payloads.
What about if you get like relativistic delivery, so it arrives before you actually order it.
Oh my god.
The burned armor texture on the cargo liners needs to be mixed up a bit. It's a bit repetitive, like you can see the texture repeating. I do think I'm running out of
Oh my god, the Acello is still fucking shooting.
Yeah, I think
Full impact.
it's...
Channels open.
I'm running out of guns to shoot at you. And the Acello currently has a fire rate of once every 30 years, apparently.
Gunnery reports low ammunition.
Oh, now they're reporting low ammo.
Standing by.
Oh, I've run out of 250mm for the triple barrel.
VV Bezos versus Maximilian Tomei.
Send your traffic.
I've got a ship here with 8 restores,
Gunnery,
but it can't
reporting
do
low
anything
ammunition.
because it has no ammo. It doesn't matter how many guns I repair on it.
Orders, Commander.
Okay, you won.
Oh, is it disabled the one combat?
It's almost disabled.
Oh, okay. That was fucking close though. There was a
Very
good point
close.
there. I was thinking, I think I've had it because my gunship running out of ammo with the 8 T-30 guns not shooting anymore. My rate of damage being able to be done just plummeted. That little T20 plinking
I didn't
away.
mean to pin that. It was just lagging. Hold on. Unpin. I just pinned a guy I just pinned Trifle saying yeah. Yeah, you can only customize existing hulls.
But there's a huge modding community for this game already, and some of the stuff they've made
Yeah.
is pretty fucking incredible.
Send your traffic.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You gonna call it?
retire.
Okay. Whew. I didn't lose a single ship. Technically. Obviously.
Well, yeah, because I kept switching targets
Yeah,
to whatever was
that's
still active.
that's what I didn't do. I was like, I need to keep shooting at this one thing until it's fucking dead. I got an achievement for that. Flawless victory.
How is this one still have all of its guns operational? Jesus Christ.
Oh, what, was it Unfortunate Existence?
No, Failing Endeavor. But yeah, Unfortunate Existence had a ton left too.
Oh, it looks like Failing Endeavor might have lost its magazine. And I didn't notice, apparently. Oh! No! Failing Endeavor is the ship that got left behind. It fell out of formation and then came back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Unfortunate Existence managed to keep shooting for not even 8 minutes before it ran out of ammo.
All right. You want to host a viewer game?
Alright, sure. Let me... Hang on, I need to unfuck my ammo situation on this fleet.
Also, I should mention that most games you'll find online are pure faction because the default is to restrict it so a team has to have all the same faction.
Mm.
And usually because some people want to play Alliance and some people want to play OSP, it will be that means Alliance versus OSP practically.
Wow. The ship that ran out of ammo had nearly 2,000 shells, and it went through those in less than 8 minutes.
Oh my god.
Whoo! Spassy boy.
Well, I was thinking of using ordinary 3K fleets for the viewer game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Saskrin, this game looks very cool. It is very cool, and I'm really glad that I've actually got a friend to play it with now.
Yeah, it's extremely cool. I'll probably even outside of collabs be hosting viewer lobbies. Of this game.
Someone also said that someone in my chat, when I started the stream, said that it would be a good idea to do games where you play with viewer fleets.
Oh, that's an interesting one, yeah. Vivi used the MCRN chipset.
Okay, the password is going to be... Bums.
What? What's the password?
Bums.
Okay. Bums.
Unlock.
What's it called?
It's called Max and Vivi Viewer Games.
Let's hide in progress. Oh, I see it. Finally.
I'm about to say, I've seen you scroll past it twice. I'll type it in my chat as well.
I will be on the second team.
Oh, okay. Come to commit ubu crimes. You do that when you log on. Perception roll fail.
Also, everyone plays on pillars.
I'm only leaving it on pillars right now because I don't know how many people we're going to have. If it ends up that we only get like 4 people, then I'll switch it to Cliff for a 2v2. If we get more, then I'll play it on pillars, or maybe we'll do Nyx's Eye. Canyon is... I like Canyon as a map, but it is just fucking massive.
Yeah. I think next week I'll do a viewer games Neb stream.
Ooh. If I'm not streaming at the same time and I'm available, I'll jump in.
Sure. No, there's an fuck. I need to make a new lineup. No, there's an update. Oh, Tarakia. Pillars is just kind of the best map for medium games. Yes, it's the best map. Which is why everyone plays it all the time. Only Pillars. It's like the DE dust of this game. I need to make a fleet that's just 1 million railguns. Repose, I made a fleet that is 4 bulk freighters. No, 2 bulk freighters with 4 mass drivers each. DE Dust 2, you mean? Yes, DE Dust 2. I forgot there was an original version of DE Dust.
People just called it Dust anyway, though.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Dust 2 is the one that everyone remembers anyways.
Yeah.
Did that come
What is
from,
the facing worlds of this game? What do you mean?
Oh, Facing Worlds is Unreal Tournament original.
Oh.
Whoever said that, I love you.
It was Psy Operator.
Nice. Another base Unreal Tournament player.
You never played Unreal Tournament? No. Actually, I did once, but it was too long ago for me to remember.
Oh. Unreal Tournament was one of the shooters I grew up on. Yeah, Facing Worlds on Unreal Tournament was basically two sort of tall castle-like structures facing each other with two asteroid pathways going between them.
Oh, I know that map, yes.
Yeah. Although my favourite map actually in Unreal Tournament was Hyperblast on the spaceship, because it had the low gravity section outside. Hey, Sai!
Facing worlds for this game would be two small asteroids, both fleets spawn in the double shadow and have to cross the large dead zone to reach the other.
Yeah, that would make sense. Difference is you don't have some dickhead on top of the tower with a sniper rifle. You got your first big boy IT job by sneaking an Office Unreal Tournament 2004 server onto one of the VoIP servers at the call center I worked at. Brilliant.
Oh my god.
This is like when companies had to start implementing a new policy saying you can't do Doom death.
See, I have a bunch of people in my chat saying that yes, they play this game and yes, they join this, but they're just not available right now. Or you have Tarakia who's making a fleet right now.
Okay, well we can at least get a 2v2 going then.
Is it just me, or does Vivi's tongue seem to stick out when she says certain words? Yes. I don't know why the tracking does this sometimes.
Is it necessarily?
It doesn't sometimes more. Sometimes it doesn't more than others, but it like sees my tongue being raised in my mouth and thinks it's sticking out.
Oh, I didn't realize you actually have a tongue that like properly full on comes out. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to worry about it being too competitive. This is very much friendly games.
Yeah, this is friendly games.
Yeah. We're not keeping score or anything like that. It's not a tournament, although that could be an interesting idea.
Now do it while looking upwards. You want me to bring out the hard eyes too?
Oh god, really laying it on. You could use one of the pre-made fleets, Sai, if you wanted. They're not bad. That's quite amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, you were going to watch my stream whilst making a fleet. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you end up making it in time, welcome to join. I feel like I'm in danger next to you right now.
Hi, Kerbo.
Hey, Kerbo. What?
Only have Alliance stuff.
Why were you
need more
stacking
blood
against?
Details?
No,
yeah,
but
I would like if the blood covered more.
why is everyone stacking against me? Come on. No, I've set it
also,
to...
if you haven't noticed, my ears move with my eyebrows.
Ah. Kerbo, I've got it set so you don't have to have uniform team factions. You can play Alliance on my side as well.
Oh yeah, since this is just casual, we'll do that.
Yeah, this is just a casual game, so I want as many people to be able to play as much as possible.
Because Vivi is cool. Thank you, Tarakia.
She is.
When I do viewer games, it'll probably be team locked, but it'll just be random viewers. So. off by default, but you should be able to press a button and have a bunch of screaming noises, and suddenly you get splattered with blood if people get too horny.
That's brilliant.
Maybe have that as a redeem too.
That's a really good idea.
I also have star eyes like this. And I can cry.
Ooh, that's cute. The star eyes, not the crying. Oh no!
What?
But
You need no
the-
signal eyes? I might like actually ask Chiren for no signal eyes.
The crying is kind of cute though in a sad way. Yeah, but it just makes me sad because I don't like people crying.
It is cute. I like it. Oh, good. That will be important when you get canceled. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not planning on doing crocodile tears streams like a certain VTuber.
60%.
Fucking hell, like 60% of my fleet is gonna be in missile weight.
That's
yes.
that's how missile fleets go.
Yes. Also, I'm lucky you haven't noticed that my breathing animation has my chest heaving.
That's just, you know, making sure your bases are covered.
I know.
Realize I'm sitting up too straight and my model's clipping out of bounds.
No, we've paid very close attention to your chest, of course.
Well, if whoever Tarakia ends up on, whoever's team they end up on, the other team, if we don't get a sixth person, I can run my 6k fleet instead. Because then it's still 9k v 9k.
Vivi did Doc, did the minis really arrive today? Yes, they arrived this morning. Like, is that actual? Because, dear God, yes, they arrived this morning.
The what?
Oh my God. So Repose was doing a D&D Arena stream on the 18th of February. And at the beginning of February, he sent me some minis to paint for it. They arrived today.
Fuck. Wow.
Clearly the miniatures were on your ships in the game got blown up in transit.
Yeah, they have to throw out the miniatures for more ammunition. Besides Tarakia, do we have anyone else interested in joining?
And noticed that I was just idly making my ears wiggle.
Is that why I ran out of ammo? Yes. I was carrying too many fucking miniatures.
It was so funny because my mom was like, hey, there's a package. Are these those minis you mentioned like a month ago?
Oh my
and
God.
I was like, yes.
They shouldn't be.
I have one CL that's not even done, and I'm at 1,700 points. Don't worry. We're having fun just chatting.
Yeah, you can either keep working on that, you can switch to a pre-made fleet, whatever. It's all good.
Yeah. I can talk more about things that are unrealistic about this game because of the idea that it's realistic. Okay, so one is that there are so many unguided kinetic weapons, and unguided kinetic weapons just don't really make sense in space. When you could have the same mass of like cargo space and volume and like amount of money you be spent on missiles and have them be more effective.
Yeah, but
like even if they're literally just kinetic energy missiles, you just use kinetic energy missiles for what you would use unguided kinetics for.
Look, I hear what you're saying, but the small 9-year-old inside me says, spaceship with broadside guns, very cool.
It is cool. Some people that can make sense for beam weapons. The funny thing about UREBs I mentioned is that they need linear accelerators, and you can't bend the beam, so you do actually have to point the accelerator at the target.
That makes sense.
So in a lot of designs, that does end up being like turrets with big barrels like a battleship.
Kind of probably end up looking like something out of Gundam.
Yeah. Another is that the ships don't have radiators. This is something that's like in all sci-fi, and it's really annoying because there's no reason for them to not have radiators. Like, don't get her started on Gundam, oh god. Oh my god, the radiators again. Yes. Yes, for Pose, we're gonna talk about radiators. Ships in space need a way to reject heat because the vacuum of space is the best insulator there is for heat.
Sucks dick at radiating heat.
So you need big ass radiators if you're generating a lot of heat, like you are with, say, a fusion reactor. To get rid of all the heat.
Yeah.
In a lot of designs, this ends up looking like big wings. Or spikes. Spike radiators are a concept that exists. Or the real fun one, use the dusty plasma radiator that looks like a glowing field of energy around the ship.
Ooh.
A dusty plasma radiator is okay, so you're telling me ships need big bulbous spheres to be sinking their heat. Azurling was right. Anyways, dusty plasma radiators are fun because, like I said, it looks like a big glowing field around the ship, because what you do is you take like tin dust. I think most designs use tin. You use little particles of tin dust, tin the metal, and you use that as your radiator working medium, like the thing you transfer heat to.
Yeah.
And then you entrain those little particles of tin in a field of in a flow of plasma that is guided by magnetic fields around the ship, so it goes out back in a really big loop. And the glow of the tin particles with all the heat makes the whole thing glow.
Kind of sounds a bit like how I'd imagine.
Plasma also always glows, so.
Yeah, it sounds like how primal armor fields in Armored Core 4 and France look. With the,
sort of like that, yeah, in terms of how it would look.
With glowing particle field around.
Mm-hmm. The one problem, also, for a space combat game, radiators add an extra dimension too, because they're really big and really easy to shoot.
Nice.
And you could have them like fold up for a time and rely on heat sinks. Terra Invicta kind of does this, but like the time before you get access to radiators that you can't shoot at is not very long. Like you get dusty plasma and stuff really early on. Actually, no, I think it's 10 droplet that you get first. Curry Point liquid droplet radiators. Yeah, dusty plasma radiators are a variant on that. TI combat is very one-dimensional. You kind of just... The game ends up relying less on combat tactics and more on just economic power. You just wait until you can build big battleships with big guns, and then you have them shoot the enemy to death. Oh my god! Repose! Microwaves are not viable weapons. Stop trying to make them viable weapons. Ah. 1984. Maximilian, you've gotten like really low quality all of a sudden.
Oh no! My stream is fine, but apparently my connection to video is just gone.
Microwaves are viable weapons, you just have to load them into a railgun. But masers are like the worst version of the microwave weapon.
Oh man.
Okay, there's one concept for a microwave weapon that is realistic, which is the fucking gyrotron anti-drone gun. You shoot down drones. You shoot down drones with it because it fries their... Yeah, use klestrons or gyrotrons instead of masers.
Masers just makes me think of Space Empires 5. That's the last time I remember hearing about masers.
Yeah, and you use them to fry electronic systems and drones. There's nothing else they're actually good for militarily. But they're really effective at shooting down drones.
Aren't those area denial weapons microwaves? The ones where they, like, make your skin feel like it's boiling alive?
Yeah, there's also that area denial weapon where it, like, causes pain, but it doesn't actually injure you. Very much.
I was about to say, probably do something to you if you were in it for too long. Cook food remotely.
Nothing next to the might of the pickle gun.
What?
Pulsed impulsive kill laser. I think I've heard of this, I'm not sure. Hi, Tarakia.
Ah!
What the fuck is this? You titled your fleet, what the fuck is this?
Okay, do we have any other players? Because otherwise I will switch us... Well, I'll switch myself to a 6k fleet.
What if pain ray, but it's accomplished by pulse lasering someone's skin? Trifle, that's basically just what an electro laser is.
Isn't that what they use for hair removal?
No.
Oh.
That's just a laser. It's a pulse. It is a pulse laser.
Okay.
But an electro laser, it's like a taser, but instead of having a physical wire it shoots out, it uses a layer to flash ionize the air, which makes it conductive.
Holy shit, that's rad.
Yeah. All right, ready up. We're gonna go with this because it doesn't seem like anyone else is joining.
Yeah. Ah, my god. Mouse control. Neko, get out of the fleet builder. Come on. get out of here. Alright, let's go.
Mm-hmm. And so now y'all who haven't played the game will get to see what the map everyone actually plays the game on is like.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like sort of 3v3 level ships instead of 4v4, but it will be close enough in scale.
Oh, fuck! I didn't
What?
realize I'd be playing my 6K fleet. I didn't fix the ammo issue.
Oh no. Oh well.
God damn it.
Axe evasion. Well, Taraki is apparently distracted by pizza.
Relatable.
One of the big things about this game is it's hard to get into because of like it has a small but dedicated fan base who are all better at the game than you
Aye, aye.
as a new player. They're like actually quite nice, so you shouldn't be as so people shouldn't be as scared as they are, but
I will always say this, the Nebulous fan base has been outstandingly better than anything I could have expected.
yes. Which is part of why I want to host viewer games, because I know a lot of people who play Nebulous, but don't feel confident jumping into multiplayer or don't feel confident getting in the game if they're not confident enough to get into multiplayer. So I'll host viewer games that are like casual lobbies.
Hmm.
Oh my god, Neko boy.
I've got a cat boy to spank. The fight nights?
Normally I would not be trying to capture spots, but going for trying to get Elent Sigs. But like we don't have 4 players, so.
We are securing Zone Dagger.
Nebulous fight nights are also great for that, yes.
But the problem for me is
Securing Zone
they never
Eclipse.
announce them far enough in advance that I can book myself to be free for them.
Yes.
The voice acting is very good, yes. I'm a streamer, Neko. I have to have a schedule. Well, okay, no, I don't, but I like having one. I need structure in my life.
The enemy is securing zone boxer.
I gotta fight God's double whammy of autism and ADHD.
Helm, take us in.
Engaging in the time-honored tactic of using missiles to scout.
The enemy secured zone boxer.
Missile on the scope. Tracking missile.
From the amount of PD fire, I can tell it's you over at D, Maximilian.
Fuck you.
That's why you use missiles to scout. Is like if you can recognize ship PD pattern fire, you can just decide what they are.
Enemy locked.
Enemy is
Is that a
jamming
bulk
us.
freighter?
Acknowledge.
Atarakia is finally back.
I can't see anything.
The
Lock
enemy
target.
has commenced jamming. They've got a lock on
Aye,
us.
aye. Attempting target lock. Is jamming us. Eyes on target.
Target is off the scope, holding fire.
Looks like we're being jammed. Yeah, we see them.
Knock him out.
It'll be done, Commander.
Yeah, we see them.
There's been a launch.
Looks like we're being jammed.
I can't tell what sounds like from review stream and what's from me.
Low power
Mute the
warning.
stream.
We're under attack, Commander.
Oh wait, no, then they won't be able to hear you at all.
I can't see anything. I can't see anything. We're being jammed. There's been a launch.
God, my game is running at such low frame rate.
Oh really? Oh no.
Yeah,
They're taking shots.
I think
at
OBS is taking its toll.
Oh.
Sensor interference. We're being jammed.
Boy.
Break, Spiker inbound.
Bingo boy.
Sensors are being fried. Taking fire. Component offline.
Heads up, they're jamming us.
Send your traffic.
Sensors are being fried.
We're taking internal damage.
Send traffic. Negative, too far.
We're being jammed. They're using jamming on us. Incoming missile!
We're being jammed.
Looks like we're being jammed. Enemy is jamming us.
The enemy has us jammed. Attempting target lock. Solution locked in.
Enemy is jamming us.
fire!
Incoming missile. Component destroyed.
Taking fire.
Oh, just watched a hybrid go sailing in the wrong direction.
Send it, quickly!
I can't see anything.
Internal damage, component disabled.
Target locked.
Component destroyed. Open fire!
Wait.
Power restored.
Vivi, is this the same fleet I 1v1'd earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering, like, hold on a second. That's a lot of fucking missiles.
Solution locked in.
Okay, I launched a bunch of missiles and the frame rate rapidly became unplayably low. I need to,
Set
like,
traffic.
lower the graphics now.
Break. Spiker inbound.
We are securing Zone Atlas.
We lost him. Missile launch detected.
Send traffic. Eyes on target. Solution locked in.
Where the hell did that hybrid come from?
Incoming Spiker.
Rounds coming.
Enemy fire inbound.
Oh.
Component offline. Power grid is green. Tracking missile. What's
I don't think
the
it's. I don't think it actually lowered the
internal damage.
settings very
Component
much.
disabled.
We have secured Zone Atlas.
Terrakia optimizes missiles badly, and they all missed.
Lock on warning. Standing by.
Yeah, why is it so bad?
Component destroyed.
I've never seen it be this bad, aside from when I'm streaming like this.
Force laid in.
I mean, maybe because I'm streaming and I've got Live 2D running and...
Yeah.
We're reading you.
Standing by.
Where the fuck is that fire coming from now? Oh! Dickhead McGee with the axe foot behind me.
Rounds incoming.
Target locked. Eyes on target.
Unable to comply.
Fire on that target.
The ship's been damaged. Requesting repairs ASAP.
Hole impact.
Honestly, I suspect Maximilian is to blame for the lag with the gun spam. Yeah, honestly.
Fuck you!
Component
Aye,
lost.
aye.
They're shooting at us.
Internal
who's got the
damage. Component disabled.
Beam up high.
Component destroyed.
Shit.
Receiving.
Critical damage. Abandoned ship.
Send your traffic.
Receiving.
They got a buzzer out there.
Our sensors are going haywire.
I'm not super good at cruise missile play.
Taking fire.
I just thought I'd try it in this.
Heads up, they're jamming us. Lock target. Yeah, we see them.
Beginning the attack.
We have them now.
I don't play missile fleets because I know I'm bad at it.
Enemy jammer.
I've never even, like, attempted waypointing or anything like that.
The enemy has commenced jamming. The enemy has commenced jamming. We're being jammed.
We're being jammed. Spiker detected.
We've got a lot of static here.
We're under attack, Commander.
We are tracking a spiker. We're taking fire over here. We're running low on shells, Commander.
In all honesty, it probably is the combination of streaming and hosting that is the biggest problem.
Hmm.
The enemy is securing Zone Comet.
Wait.
Send traffic. Solution locked in. Solution locked in.
Beginning the attack.
You know what you do when you're in a cruise missile fleet and you run out of missiles? You play like a fucking rat.
Heads up, they're jamming us.
The enemy secured Zone Comet.
Send traffic.
Rounds incoming.
They're merchants. How do they have armor? Well, some of them really basically don't have armor. It's just the default hull to protect it from any minor danger in space. Then you got like the cargo feeder monitor that actually has.
The monitor has 40 cm armor. The line ship only has 20 cm.
Yeah, so the monitor is up armored. It has.
And then everything else is less than 20 cm.
Yeah, OSP armor is basically dog shit. But it's fine.
The monitor's armor is quite good.
Yeah.
The only thing that's better is the Solomon, but
Axford has more armor than 40, doesn't it?
I'm pretty sure the Axford is exactly 40.
Monitors, they do, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Target lost. Beginning sweep.
Yeah, we see
Axford has the
heads up.
same armor as monitor. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ah, okay.
Solution locked in.
Not that armor in space matters. No, armor in space actually matters a lot.
Receiving. Send traffic. Yeah, we see them.
Repose, why are you so bad at this? Like, you're wrong about every single thing you try to say about space combat. Repose, you can literally put like 20 meters of armor on a spaceship
Set traffic.
realistically.
We're being jammed.
Like these game ships are like have way less armor than I'd say you should actually put on a
Got a
ship.
lot of static here.
I was gonna say, because in Halo they have like meters of honeycombed titanium.
Yes. Titanium's not the best idea. The best idea is actually carbon.
Well, I think I'm pretty sure it's like they call it titanium, but it's
Various
more like
metacarbon allotropes.
it's like an alloy of some kind, I think.
Carbotanium?
Probably.
I assume it's probably carbotanium.
No, take us in.
Whoa, Domzani, welcome. Thank you very much for the raid.
Halo cells are unaware of the miraculous material of steel. Yeah, Repose is the biggest Halo-pilled railgun cell I know.
STWA Bunny, thank you very much for the follow. Hello,
The
hello.
funniest thing is how he continues to argue with me despite knowing nothing about the subject.
Cat Shroom. Oh, that's an amazing name. Cat Shroomy. Fantia Kaiden. Hey! Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. Cat Shroomy, thank you very much for following.
An unmanned drone could latch onto your 20 meters armor and just start drilling. Repose, that's legitimately the stupidest space weapon concept I've ever heard. That wasn't a deliberate joke.
Never Limited, thank you very much for following. Welcome. God, I never know when we get this many raids. Today is a good day to stream. Whoa, something went spicy.
No, my lifeboats.
Salutations. Oh wow, it actually combines the highlights. If first time chat from a
Now
raider.
they got a
That's
point.
cool.
There's this documentary called Revengeance of the Sith that shows it.
How am I doing? I'm doing good, thank you.
Repose, you just tried to unironically suggest a boarding barge as a viable weapon. Yes, he did.
I just realized I have no mods. I haven't been shouting anyone out for these raids. Hold on.
Yeah, I'd like to see you excavate 20 meters of carbon and tungsten in a reasonable amount of time. Yes, exactly, Trifle.
I like the owl on my... You like the owl on my shoulder? Thank you. Yeah, that's Mr. Pebbles. I think I fucked up that shout out. Yes, I did. God damn it.
We are securing Zone Comet.
There we go.
But yeah, for space armor, you just have meters and meters and meters and meters of honeycombed, high mass material. High strength material.
Why did my shout out for Zomdani not work?
Tungsten carbide being like the ideal one that's not like fancy metacarbon allotropes.
There we go. Oh, you were playing Yakuza! Very nice. I hope you
Right,
enjoyed
I'm just gonna
yourself.
surrender because my ratting didn't succeed.
Oh, didn't it? Oh, bum.
As in, I'm not like capturing points fast enough.
Oh. Wait, where...
Maybe how's this cruises if you're still alive?
Where are you? Oh, you're
Because
by
it
D.
turned off. Because when I realized I was gonna die, I turned off its radar and comms and ran away at flank speed.
We have secured Zone Comet.
Attempting target lock.
Oh, that's not under control. Oh. Yeah, Vivi, you're about to get missiled. Oops.
Yeah, because I just surrendered.
Oh. Wait, so who's still alive on your team?
Like, you're making this hyper advanced armor. Repose! It's just 20 meters. of tungsten carbide.
Under fire.
It's not advanced armored.
Enemy is jamming us.
Like this material science is required for 20 meters of honeycomb construction. There is no advanced material science required! There is none! It's...
We're being jammed.
Could just as readily be applied to making lock-on asteroids that smash into a ship. Repose, that's also an incredibly stupid idea. At the speeds the ships are going, repose! Repose! There's nothing for them to abrade against! In the vacuum of space, it doesn't matter how fucking fast they're going! They might as well be still!
Oh boy, she got spicy.
You're so dumb!
Enemy is securing Zone Atlas.
Repose is really fucking dumb, but he's nice and he's funny, so.
Helm, take us in.
Oh!
Oh my god. Repose, you don't understand basic physics. If you impact into a singular fragment of anything. Repose, do you know what a Whipple shield is? If you don't know what a Whipple shield is. Oh my god.
Damn, Kerbo, you didn't lose a single ship. What the hell?
Kerbo's very good at the game, he plays it a lot.
Have you got time for another game?
My throat's actually getting too tired for it.
Okie dokie. That's what you get for yelling about physics.
Yeah. Yeah, it really accelerated my throat getting worn out just screaming at Repose, like our arguments usually do, because he's so fucking stubborn and also so fucking stupid.
Understandable.
If he wasn't so nice, I'd be unironically mad at him, but it's like, oh, Repose.
I suppose that's a
Like, you
positive
can't
in a
be
way.
mad at the guy. You can't be mad at the guy. It's like he's just Repose.
God. Dan the Moop Man. I nearly called you the Poop Man, but then I realized I was reading that wrong. Thank you very much for following.
Unironically, Vivi. I said unironically. Jesus Christ, how horny are you to hear that as unironically?
Well, that was a lot of fun, and I'm very glad we did this.
Yeah, it was incredibly fun. One of the more fun streams I've done.
Cool. Although, in fairness, you haven't been streaming for very long, so I don't know how much that says about
Oh my
me.
god, Trifle heard unironically too.
Unirotically is the new form of wholefartedly.
DJ Fail, I come back and the first thing I hear is Vivi saying unironically.
Well, that's it. You're committed to it now.
Oh god.
Right. Should we do a combo?
I'm gonna find someone to raid.
I was gonna say, should we combo raid into someone?
Sure.
Do you have anyone in particular in mind? Because I do if you don't.
We could raid Melissa.
I have no idea who that is, but we can certainly do that.
Tiefling Melissa. Yeah. Hold on, let me bring my channel up so I can actually raid on the site.
I was gonna say, can you send me the name that I'm raiding?
Mm-hmm. Hold on, Twitch is being bad and stubborn. Let me quit the game first so it stops interfering with stuff. I don't know why Nebulous is doing this when I'm trying to stream.
It's being
running very well.
Tsundere game.
Okay, I sent it to you.
Thank you.
What do you say it's having a nebulous effect on Twitch? Oh my god, trifle.
Briar that follows me would enjoy that pun. There we go, raid has been created. Alrighty, I will say thank you very much to both you, Vivi, and to everyone that joined us today. It was lovely having you all.
We're wrapping up the stream, so I'm raiding someone.
Yep. Have you got anything planned for coming up tomorrow or so?
Not tomorrow, no, but I'll have stuff next week.
Okie dokie. Well, for anyone else then, tomorrow I will be streaming when my schedule comes up. Because I don't remember anything. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 Omega, Mental Omega, the mod that's been in development for a very long time, because the vanilla game just doesn't want to launch on my PC anymore. So I'm going to be doing most of that for the afternoon. But otherwise, yeah, I'm going to say thank you very much. Please enjoy the rest of your day, or sleep well if you're already at the end. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow for Command & Conquer. But otherwise, please take care everyone, and goodbye.